Ticket Machine is the official ticket broker of Spartan Nation. No matter what you need a ticket for, border to border, coast to coast, the Ticket Machine is your ticket source. So whether you need to get into the hottest concerts, the best sporting events, you want the best seats in the house, or you just want to get in the door, when you want to go to any event that requires a ticket, anywhere, border to border, coast to coast, it's always theticketmachine.com. Theticketmachine.com, 517-655-3201. Check it out today at theticketmachine.com.
As season gets underway for real now, I guess, how do you guys get the focus ready, and what does Kansas as #1 team present as a challenge in game one?
I think it's exciting, first of all, just to know that we are back, in this position again, being able to play a top tier team at the beginning of our season. I think that speaks volumes of how coach sets the schedule up, and how he always prepares us before March. And just a little bit on Kansas, like Kansas is a great team. Obviously, they're the #1 team in the country, so it's going to be a task for us to be able to, to win that game. But I do believe that, we're ready, and coach and the rest of the coaching staff has prepared us, for the scouting report and just different things like that for this game. So I look forward to the game, and I'm excited to be able to play in the game.
Joshua, how hard is it? They've got transfers, they've got young players, and it's the first game to even get a read of really, you almost have to go on past performances to get an idea what you think they're going to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique situation just because of what you just said. They have transfers and so many different guys on the team. But I think kind of similar to most past Kansas teams, they're really talented, and it's just going to be a great game to play in, and I just look forward to playing the game. It's definitely going to be different for us, just because we haven't really played against a team kind of like Kansas, as talented and athletic, as they are. But I think we'll be ready for it.
Your coaches never shied away from making big games a little bit more important than all the others. How has practice been different the last couple of days before this?
Man, it's been turned up, a few notches. Considering the notches that we already practiced at, but now that we have Kansas on the clock, it's definitely been a different environment. But I think that's really has helped past Michigan State teams prepare, just because of the environment they coach push us in before we actually get into the game, and the way he coaches and the intensity that he pushes his players, and the passion that he has with coaching us it's definitely been turned up. But I know it's definitely going to benefit us for tomorrow.
Josh, what do you still not know about this team? You've had the two scrimmages, or the one scrimmage in the exhibition, but now going into this game, what do you still don't know? What do you still not know about this team?
I just think this team as a whole entirely. Now some players has, but this team hasn't played in a game of this stature, and so it's going to be really interesting to see how we go about this game and how we play in this game. But I do believe that we are prepared, and our coaches, like I said before, has prepared us. They've done a great job with the scout reporting and letting us know what we're about to face for tomorrow, as much as they can. So, I think this team, hasn't played in a game of this caliber, but we will be prepared for it.
Back.
Josh, I know you guys are so focused on the game tomorrow, but do you ever get a chance to just sit back and think about, you guys are one of the teams getting to play on prime time against the #1 team?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's the first thing that I kind of think about, and just to be able to have the opportunity to play, like you said, be prime time. It's a great, really just nothing but a blessing from God, just to be able to be able to achieve and to be able to be in that position, just considering from, what I've been through in my life. And so I'm really thankful to be able to be a part of something like this, and I know the rest of the team is as well.
Josh, kind of along the lines of not knowing some of the personnel, it sounds like probably two freshmen starting in the backcourt for them. I mean, how do you kind of get a sense of what they're going to bring, and what you kind of expect there?
I know we know the personnel, but it's just we haven't seen, like somebody said earlier, it's a different team just because of how many different players they got, and the transfers and stuff like that. We know what to expect, and those guys are going to be aggressive and trying to get to the rim, and it's really it's going to really be a task with handling the big, you know, down low with Udoka. But I think Nick is prepared for that. And, you know, like I said before, man, we're going to be prepared, and we are prepared. You know, I feel like if we had to play tonight, we would be ready. So.
In the back.
Matt McQuaid was here just a little bit ago mentioning that Izzo lives for games like this. So for you guys, how does that maybe ignite a passion, maybe even more passion within all of you for games like this too?
It definitely, you know, like I said before, it takes us to a whole different level just because, you know, of how passionate he is, especially for games like this. I think it just brings everybody, you know, to a level they never thought they could get to, especially with preparing and practicing with the way we do. And so I think that's the best thing about Coach Izzo is that he's able to get the best out of his guys. He's able to get you to do things that you never really thought you could do on the court as well as off the court. So.
I know the personnel's quite changed for them, but what does that game 2 years ago that you guys had in the NCAA tournament against them in your freshman year? What can you take from that into this?
We actually can take a lot of things from. We have used, you know, a few bit of things, you know, from that game, just as far as like kind of the plays they run and stuff like that. But you know, I think more or less that game is what we really take from that game is that, you know, we kind of owe Kansas one, and I think everybody, you know, is on the same page that we are a good enough team, you know, great enough team to win this game. So.
Anything else? Thanks, Josh.